tools, Petula. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, again, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your constant support. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and turn on the notification bell so that when I post, you are the first to watch. Now, without wasting any more of your time, let's get right into the video. Okay, so as you can see the title of the video, I will be talking about, or rather sharing, the requirements of getting into dentistry. Now, what you should know is that dentistry is actually offered in 4 institutions in South Africa, and that is the University of the Western Cape, Wits, University of Pretoria, and Sefako Makgatho University, which was previously known as Medunsa. And, okay, of the 4 universities, obviously 3 of them are in Gauteng, and 1 of them is in the Western Cape. So, by dentistry, I mean just the dentist part of it, the dental BDS or BCHD, because there's also dental therapy and oral hygiene, which are actually offered in other institutions, but that's for the later videos. I think today the focus will just be on dentistry. But I will tell you about the professions that are included in the faculty of dentistry, which is obviously the dental surgeon, the dental therapist, the oral hygienist, and the dental assistant. Now, the difference between the 4 is that now as dentists, we actually manage the diseases and the abnormalities of the face, of the jaws, of the TMJ and the soft tissue linings of the mouth. We offer comprehensive care to the oral and the facial region. That's what we do as dentists, right? It's about, we offer comprehensive care, but that's the bottom line, right? Awesome. Now, dental therapists, okay, let me talk about oral hygienists. So what oral hygienists do is that they actually focus on preventative and maintenance of good oral hygiene. And they obviously do that by teaching, and they go to private practices, they go to schools, they're often involved in your, what do you call these things? Not marketing. In programs such as, or rather projects, such as your Sensodyne projects, your Colgate, because they have more insight into maintaining a good oral hygiene. And then dental therapists, on the other hand, they focus on the basic treatment of the patients, because they do like your fillings. They do fillings, yeah, and your restorations and extractions. And wow, fillings is restorations. My bad, guys. My sincere apologies. And so the basic care of the treatment. Otherwise, and then we have the dental assistant. The dental assistant assists all the 3. All right. Okay. So today, like I said, I'll be talking about dentistry, and what you should know is that dentistry is actually 5 years long, the study period, and then oral hygiene, BOH, it is 3 years, and then dental therapy is, I know in some institutions it's 3 years, and the others it's like 4 years. Dental assisting is a year. Okay, so you obviously you will go with what you are comfortable with and what you would like to venture in, obviously. Okay, so you need to know this. In dentistry in UWC, these are the requirements of dentistry in the University of the Western Cape. So you need to get a minimum of level 5. I think level 5 is 60 to 69 in English, physical sciences, life sciences, and mathematics. And then no need to write NBTs. I don't think that you have to write. Yeah, so you don't need NBTs at UWC. You just need to get the minimum requirements of that, of obviously level 5. But I think I've watched their video on YouTube, and they spoke something about 50 or 40. I can't remember, but as far as I know, and with my research and how I got accepted into dentistry, those were the minimum requirements. Obviously, I'm not sure if they changed them due to COVID and all of that. So let's hope not. Because the thing is, even if they change them, those are just the minimum requirements. Truth be told, at this point, they don't really accept those people, because you have a lot of people who are performing exceptionally well. So you need to do really well for you to be considered. Just getting the minimum requirements doesn't guarantee you a provisional acceptance, in all honesty. Okay, so what you need when you apply for dentistry in UWC, they're obviously going to look at your grade 12 final results, but you can apply with your grade 11 final results or your grade 12 mid-year results, and then you can actually get if you obviously meet the minimum requirements, you'll be provisionally accepted, and then you get your answer the following year after your final results come in, your matric results come out. And then applications close in September. So if you haven't applied and you're thinking of doing dentistry next year, or your sister, your niece, your nephew, your brother, whoever wants to do dentistry, please share this information with them. It's very, very important. Okay, awesome. So, and then dentistry in Wits, on the other hand, now you saw with UWC, they look at the symbols. Now, dentistry in Wits, they actually look at the actual percentage. They calculate your percentages and not necessarily the symbols. So you need to get really good grades. It's also a minimum requirement. It's also your level 5. But like I said, that does not guarantee you space if you go with that. So they also look at your mathematics, physical sciences, English, and life sciences. So you need to do really well. And they also look at your national benchmark test marks. Yeah, benchmark. Yeah, NBT results. That's what it's very, very important. So UP is also similar to the other universities that I've already mentioned. With UP, you also need your mathematics, you need your physical sciences, your life sciences, and your English. So what you need again is they, on the other hand, look at symbols. They don't look at percentages like Wits. And then you need an APS score of 35. If you minimum APS, right? Awesome. So now if you are not accepted in your first year, if you are coming from high school, you can apply for a BSc program, and then if you do exceptionally well in your first semester, you can be considered into the second semester of dentistry. So obviously you need to work your behind off in order for you to be accepted into dentistry. And then we have SMU. SMU, like the other universities, mathematics is very important. Physical sciences, life sciences, and English. And then you also need an APS score of 32. And that's about it. Everything else is similar. Like I said, these are the minimum requirements, guys. Like, don't base your marks, or like don't set your goal so low that you want to get to the minimum requirement. Do the best that you can, because if I can tell you, these dental schools are actually quite small. I know I think is it Wits, they take about 20 or 20 something students every year. SMU, I think same with UP. SMU, they take about 30 or 32, and then UWC is the biggest of them all. I think they take about 70 or 75 students per year. So they are really, really small classes. So that's why you really need to do well for you to be considered into the program. Okay, so because I really didn't want this video to be long, I actually made a research about being accepted in dental therapy and oral hygiene and your dental assisting, but I don't want this video to be long. So if you want me to share information on that as well, I'd be happy to make a video on that, because what I know is that with dental therapy and oral hygiene, you actually don't need pure maths. So if you did maths literacy, that's also fine. And you also are considered if you have level 4. Is it level 4? Level 3? Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I'm not going to share the information, everything now, but if you want me to, I'd be happy to shoot a video on that. Like I said, I didn't want this video to be super long, but I'd be happy to share to answer any question that you guys have. And yeah, if you feel like you don't want to comment here, feel free to slide into my DM. I'd be happy to respond. But one thing for sure is I don't really respond in time because I'm not always on Insta. So my sincere apologies to those people whom I haven't responded to, or rather those ones. I always apologize if I respond so late. But yeah, so okay guys, go study now, and all the best with your mid-year exams. And if you're in varsity and watching this video, keep going. We've got this. And all I can say is live. I posted a status not so long ago on Instagram. Okay, by the time I post this, it would be way too long ago, but it spoke something about it said surviving is essential, but leaving is brave. Let's leave, guys. Love ya. See you guys in my next video. Bye.